Well, so we're here. Let's look at what we have topically on the front, back page of the newspapers. We have a couple of your messages as well. We know many of you are gearing up for the Ramadan, end of the Ramadan, Eid al-Fitr, but the latest we can give you is that there's been a suicide bombing in the city of Medina, Kingdom of Saudi Arabia, and we know that it was near one of the famous mosques of His Merciful, the man himself, Muhammad, Prophet Muhammad. But you want to read something from
Yes, I do.
All
Val Smith in Kwando says we're making his day already, and he hashtags BIM Nation, hashtag Bamuyada. All right, thanks a lot. This one says, please, when you mention microfinance names, add diamond winners. Since the collapse of that institution, we have never had any information from them. All right, thanks for that WhatsApp message that you also send. If you're thinking of sending us a message, of course you can. 0560 800,000 is the number. All right, greetings to Abdul Jabaru of Kintampo North as he fasts in this holy month from Delali. Silas from Techiman. Okay, this one says, Roland tells Safeway Tilapia Company to speed up the payment of our investment benefits. Kingdom in Hohoi. And it's more like a bit refreshing when we know that there's a bill, at least if an institution that you're saving with collapses, there will be a way to give you some kind of relief, if not all your money. And that's what is generating these comments coming up with some microfinance institutions. Okay, I'm beginning to love, hey, Charlie. Rafik from Yendi. I'm going to hold on and go back to your second message. It says, I want you to tell Nanado to leave us Ghanaians alone. We want to enjoy the fruits of JM. Rafik from Yendi. But thanks for your earlier comments. Really appreciate it. This one says, kind of like big ups, Isahaku Tahidu in Bimbela. Thank you very much for your message. This one says, oh, Ghana, why should we bow our heads in shame after independence? The government allowed the ECG to increase its charges, and now you're talking about subsidy. Is it because of election? What will the subsidy do to the one paying 800, 900, 700 cedis a month? Charles in Kumasi, Apija is asking very, very important question. How sustainable is this new move? Is this necessary at all? Will government pay up that money to the ECG? Wouldn't they begin to owe ECG a lot of money as well? So many questions coming up. This one from Kani KNUST says the police stop check at Sewa Junction, Kumasi, has been turned into a money-making collection junction by the police. As I speak, they're there stopping almost every car, trotro and taxi, extorting money from the drivers. You're appealing to the IGP in the Ashanti and the Ashanti Regional Police Commander. Your men are misbehaving by extortion of money. Well, give us some evidence so we can forward it to the police if you can. But thanks for that message. Well, maybe we should start with the newspapers. We'll come back and continue with the messages on our WhatsApp page.
Well, let's look at now the front page of the Ghanaian Times. It has there 12 perish in gory accidents, 29 sex workers, criminals also arrested. Story on page 3 of the paper. We also have President grants amnesty to 896 prisoners. You have a picture there of President Mahama, and 2 police imposters grabbed. ECG relief package for consumers begin. Back page though, that story continues. There has a picture there of John Jinapo, who is the Deputy Minister of Power, but we have new crop to feed paper industry identified. All the back page.
I'll spend a bit of time on this paper. It's got a lot of things happening today inside. This is the final front page. AMA donates towards Eid al-Fitr. Controversy over voters register. National ID holds the key. Supreme Court, NDPC affirm VRA owes Ghana Gas over $350 million. Bill to change voting day back to Parliament. And ECG revises tariff, introduces subsidies. Okay, now let's start with this story on page 2. And it says that the need for a credible and reliable multi-purpose national identification system comprising the relevant data and communication infrastructure that would answer the most of our national needs, whether for electoral, planning, or developmental or other purposes, is greater than ever before. And this is part of a quote. We think the time has come for the appropriate authorities to respond to this need. This is how the Supreme Court concluded its verdict in the Abu Ramadan versus the Electoral Commission case, in which the Apex Court declared the use of National Health Insurance Card Register as a voter unconstitutional. You can continue to read, but we know that the Supreme Court is sitting again today, Tuesday. We're all keeping our fingers crossed. Will there be a ruling finally? What would they say next? All of that when the court sits, and details would definitely come out. Let's continue on page 8, because it's definitely related to election matters. On page 8 in the Finder newspaper, just a little brief. Okay. And it says that the Council of State has presented its report on a new bill that seeks to amend some provisions of Ghana's constitution relating to the national elections in the country to Parliament. The bill, if passed, will change the date of Ghana's general elections from December 7 to the first Monday in November in subsequent election years. I think the last time that we touched on that subject with the chairman of the Constitutional Legal Issues in Parliament, the Honourable Jose Wusu, the bill had gone back the amendment had gone to the Council of States, and they had 30 days within which to refer it back to Parliament. In just a matter of a few days, they've come back to Parliament. So it means that the process will continue in Parliament, details will come out. But whilst this is being amended, we don't even know if we have enough time to vote in November. Let's continue with the Daily Graphic newspaper. Parliament may sit Mondays, Saturdays for CI to mature for November elections. So there we go, still related to that story in the Finder. Government Judicial Council judges condemn 2 radio panelists. Boon to power consumers as government provides $300 million subsidies. $300 million subsidies at this really crucial time. Back page 3, arrested for possessing arms, and 2 arrested for posing as policemen. That's definitely a story of interest, Roland. So let's just read a bit of it. It says that 2 men have been arrested for allegedly posing up as policemen and also extorting money from motorists at Kwabenya in the Greater Accra region. They never stopped me. The 2 have been identified by the police as Enesafu Edu, 24, and Enoch Ba, who is 27. While Edu claimed he had been recruited by a policeman, Ba told the police he got the police uniform from his brother, who was a policeman. This is not fair, because we know that there are regular checkpoints. So if the officers at the points are not police officers, but they have the uniforms, everybody will assume that they are police officers. I don't know what happens when you are arrested. What kind of charge would they put on you, and how long can you stay in the police cells for if you pose as a fake policeman?
No matter what, you don't have to be in the police cells for more than 48 hours. That's what the law says.
Sally, these people should be put away for like forever.
Well, it has to go through the proper...
This is not right.
The proper constitutional process. It says you have to be arraigned before a court of competent jurisdiction.
Is this impersonation or what?
Yes, this is pure impersonation.
All the drivers who gave them money should go back for their monies.
I mean, collecting money is their daily, for their daily upkeep.
Okay, so I'm done with the Daily Graphic.
Right, we have front page of the Daily Guide. Threat to kill judges. NDC boys dragged to court. Let's see, is it today that appear? Have you seen the court rate?
No, I haven't. I think maybe the graphic has some.
I saw it on social media yesterday. It was quite interesting. Mass burial for Goria accident victims. And then we have Sako Jobonsu, Kumasi Chief Tel Mahama, 29 prostitutes nabbed in action. Those are the stories we have front page of the Daily Guide. Okay, and we have to look at the Daily Dispatch, has on the front page. It says why a new voters register can create mayhem in Ghana. It's on the front page of the Daily Dispatch newspaper. Leading MPP members take on Kane Japan. Again, on page 11 is where this very story is.
Let me continue with the Business and Financial Times newspaper. Relief for power consumers as ECG implements 300 million Ghana cedis subsidy program. TECPA hails new law for deposits protection. Ethiopian open to partner government for new national airline. Okay, back page, still a lot more business stories when you ram the finer. No, this is the Business and Financial Times newspaper. Roland, are we through?
Yeah,
okay.
We're through.
All right, let's turn our attention to myjoyonline.com, but not before I read some messages to you or in relation to some of the headlines that we've heard, some of the stories we've heard in the newspapers. This one says government subsidizes electricity tariffs. It's a question. The supposition is that Ghanaians are paid cutthroat tariffs. The producers have also reaped abnormal profits. Who imposed this high tariffs? NDC can't swindle or Kekusi in the gist of the siasa with that angle on WhatsApp. This one says, I would like to know whether those who have lost monies to the savings and loans like DKM will still benefit from a new bill. Mamiefwa in Efiduase in the Ashanti region is asking, well, we thank God that my brother Roland has improved on his style of dance. Did you dance this morning?
Nope.
I didn't see that. Okay.
I didn't. He said I've improved.
Okay, so he says that ever since I
played a song from Sami Yusuf, one of my favorite Islamic singers, even though for those who are Salafis or very much conservative Islamists, they would say that the tradition says you shouldn't play music with a lot of musical instruments, and so he divides a lot of opinion.
But I thought it was, like awesome. Very soothing music.
Yeah, he
really
has a very
cool.
soothing voice, really.
All right, so let me end this message. Ever since I commented on his style of dance, there's been a change.
I'm
fully aware, after you have read the message, Roland will tell you block.
Block.
No block. I'm not blocking you. This one is asking, why would this government at this crucial time subsidize electricity bills for us? Is it to experiment his ideas that Ghanaians are short and shallow-minded? We will never forget this wicked administration. You put it, God save Ghana. Nana Beba, I am for change. For Collins. Okay, Goso, Brahaf region, sending the message. ECG is kind of trending this morning, even on our WhatsApp page. What law backs the collection of 2 Ghana cedis by the Ghana Police Service from the motoring public? Where is this law and why is no one talking about it? Emmanuel Agbleta in Ho. Why? You gave them 2 cedis or you've been giving them 2 cedis every morning. You should be arrested for doing that because that's illegal. This one from Osman in Laura says, deposit protection bill, a smart move to protect depositors, but due diligence must be done on this microfinance. We all agree with you on this. This one says, in fact, you people make my day great before I go to work. I love you all, from Aliyu Mohammed Bauri in Boko. We love you back. Thank you so much for watching the show. Now let's go to myjoyonline.com. Let's see what's on the page. Election 2016, Council of States backs November 7 date. Let's move on, Fred. ECG's load shedding schedule to be out soon, according to Deputy Power Minister John Jinapo. We know that Domsor is back. Domsor is back.
It's always been there. Yesterday I had Park. I think it came around 2 a.m.
Domsor is back, except that we don't have a schedule, but it is back. Nobody can tell us it's not. Yeah. Okay, so former GFA boss Ben Kofi dies at age 84. Oh no!
Our condolences to the family. He was 84 years.
Yeah.
He
lived well. I think he did a lot of things that he enjoyed doing. Oh, may he rest in peace. Attack on judges. Media Foundation boss questions NMC's loud silence. I like that. The silence is loud. Manifest must be careful with Sarkodie beef. Okreku Mante. I kind of beg to differ. I mean, let it go on. Nobody should be careful. there's nothing to talk about in entertainment.
But I
This
told
is like
you I
what is
loved
trending.
the second song of Sarkodie, the Canter.
I don't. I don't.
It's good music.
I like the first verse.
Apart from the fact about GTP and things like that, but I think it's
I like
good.
the first verse. The first verse is more of a Sarkodie. This is Sarkodie, who touches on.
I think I loved it.
Who
For me,
touches on a lot of things that people don't touch on.
I like,
but the second
I like
verse,
Manifest, but I think I love Sarkodie
the second verse, Charlie, this is like a game. You've got to play the game. You don't get into the gutters, y'all. I mean, he was getting like he was getting too personal.
Getting dirty.
I mean, use the words and get him. That's more like it. Always hashtag God MC. Mwah.
Well, the next story: government subsidizes electricity costs. Next one. I think we have two more. I have stopped bleaching. Bukumbanku.
Yep.
Okay, can we watch the video if it's available, and then if we can get the sound on TV?
Who cares if he stopped
Fred.
bleaching? Did he ask for
Fred,
permission?
is it possible? Can you click on the story and let's see?
Fred will. Whilst,
And then go down, scroll down. Okay, you read some messages. We'll see whether
I will.
it will load enough for us. Go. Is that
Okay.
all? No, just keep it. I'm sure it's loading.
Okay, this message says,
That's it.
May God save us. We're not fools, and time will tell. Roxanne and Bukhari. I want to guess. This is in relation to ECG subsidies, isn't it? Okay, so now there's Sack and Manifest. The battle has started on the AM show this morning. This one says, thank you, Mama V. Sack should review his verses. Yeah. Okay, more messages, 0560 800,000. This one says, we Ghanaians... oh no, I'm not sure I get this message, so please come again. We're getting messages about policemen. This one says policemen are the most... Okay, no, I can't repeat these words that you're using. If you want us to read your messages on our WhatsApp page or Facebook, or if you're contributing to anything we're discussing, please let your choice of words be clean and we can comfortably share. This one says, Mama V, don't you think the 300 million Ghana cedis could have been used to pay debts government owe ECG? Yes, I agree with you very much. Or even to the VRA, because we know that gas is a problem because we owe so much money to our suppliers. This one says, I was shocked yesterday when a Chinese friend told me that officials of our airport Ghana opened his bag and stole his belongings. Let's up our game as Ghanaians. Daniel in
You mean
Soweto.
he's saying that...
So his Chinese friend, I think, got into the country at the airport. Maybe something was stolen from his bag. So that's what Daniel essentially is saying. This one says, Manifest in that beef has revealed only one track, but he has won hands down. Sax should come again. For me, Sack is the most confused rapper now. Good morning, our friend Danny in Akosombo. He says, wish you guys all the best. We wish you all the best as well. Thank you so much for the message. Oh, we're doing Bukombanku now? It's baffling. It will take a while. Okay, this one says, there is a trending... Oh, okay. There's a trending story online about Sack apologizing for the lyrics.
Not true. Is it true?
And that's D Black wrote it.
No. That's a spoof website. Okay, I know. It's from goo.gl. You know that's like almost like
yeah,
Google.
I do. Sack will never apologize for that.
Can we listen to it?
And D Black could never write the lyrics.
All right, so let's watch this and see whether we can.
This is Banku Flesh. Banku Flesh. This M. Clerk is the best musician of Ghana. He said, make us stop breaching. Well, this time, I'm stop breaching. Ghanaians, I dey beg you. I dey stop breathing. I don't want anybody to talk my breathing a day. I dey stop breathing because of M. Clerk, the best musician in Ghana. Say something for the people.
Yo, this is your boy M. Clerk. You know,
What?
You know, I talked to my brother about the bleaching and he accepts. So now Banku has stopped bleaching. So you yourself, you have to say no to bleaching. Say no to bleaching.
Ghanaians, I don't allow anybody to breach you. Breaching is no fine. Let me tell you, my brother will take me for the London. This guy say Bankueba.
Bankueba.
Okay, so
This is all fun, eh?
You know, I got a message.
Bankueba.
I got a message.
Breaching.
from, Joyce in Adansia Sokwa says, Mama, please allow Ro to talk about Bukom so I can laugh all day.
Breaching is not good.
Okay.
And from now, Ghanaians, stop breaching.
Okay, wait. So we didn't advise you to go.
Me, I breach. Look my car.
We didn't advise you to go and bleach.
Yeah. Now
Neither did we say go and breach. So if you're going to do your own breaching, and right now you want to stop your breaching,
he's actually breached
make
his
you stop
bleach.
breaching.
He's actually breached his bleach. All right. So Benedict Owusu, known to his parents as Akwesi Dankwa, is around here.
Who we advising to start breaching, by the way.
Yeah, he looks too black. Man.
Yeah. No,
we're taking a break.
He looks too Ghanaian. He has to look like a bit German or Portuguese or something.
The only thing fair we see in him are his gums and teeth. Please breach. And Akwesi Dankwa or Benedict also will be here with a lot more. So when talking about the bleaching characters in the sports, will be Gareth Bale. They've more than bleached. And then also we're going to have Cristiano Ronaldo because they lead their two teams, Portugal and Wales. They'll be facing themselves this very evening, and then he'll give us the rundown of what is taking place in Wimbledon.
Oh God.